go ahead and take a look at some of these shirts. Let's take a shot at this one first. Yeah. You see, and this is where it gets really awkward. Yes, that is me. Yes, I am modeling that shirt. Ahoy, mateys, and welcome back to the Scuffed Piece Podcast. And let me tell you, today we're feeling extra scuffed. Anyway, today is the 9th of August, 2024, and there is no new chapter. But there has been some pretty interesting stuff that's happened in the One Piece community recently, so I thought let's take a second and review some of the more peripheral things that are pretty fun and happening, and actually ways you can engage with One Piece in your real life, with your friends, with your families, with your dog. Might fit a dog. I'll show you what I'm talking about in a second, but hey, it might fit a dog. Yeah. So Uniqlo, massively popular Japanese clothing brand. It's been around for decades and known for doing their collabs with different anime properties. I think I've done a couple One Piece collabs in the past. Recently, about a month ago, dropped their 25th anniversary One Piece clothing collection collab. And honestly, I was really excited just from the jump because there were some pretty cool pieces. So that would be cool is to go through and look at each piece and kind of see like, oh, what's like interesting, like what moments they chose to highlight. Because interestingly enough, each piece seems to be like an actual just like single frame scene from the anime, which is really cool because obviously, I mean, One Piece is it's got some very exciting, just singular frame moments, just great layouts, great character designs can really lead to that. So I really want to spend some time kind of go over that. And then, and hey, if you're interested in bio, I already did. I'll stand up for a second so you guys can maybe get a better look. Unless you how scuffed it gets. Might get real scuffed. This camera. Oh, not too bad. You see? Yeah. There you go. I don't, I'm not too impressive in the gym, so, should be like 15-inch arms. It's pretty good. Hugs. Just cute little hug, Hey, Uniqlo quality, I will absolutely sign off on that 1000%. Uniqlo is like my go-to clothing brand, like literally. I'm wearing Uniqlo shorts right now. I won't stand up and show you that. That's for the paid subscribers. But no, it's it's actually kind of just a really exciting moment because it's my favorite clothing brand, my favorite media property doing a collab. So really excited. They came out with some really cool stuff that definitely showed that there are probably some pretty big One Piece fans over at the Uniqlo collection. So let me go ahead and pull up. You need to talk to somebody about that because it's a real problem. But let's take a look. Always good to see with the models. Like you can see, this guy's a real skinny folk, so his arms aren't really getting in, no sleeves. Not quite like your host here. I should, I don't really need to keep embarrassing myself, but this is kind of the appeal at the end of that. But let's see, individual pieces. Yeah, just the shirt itself. Well, let's get a little bit bigger too, so we can all see. Nice. So this is obviously highlighting Egghead Adventure. It's just a team, and everyone in their Egghead uniforms. It's probably just pulled from like individual, frames from the anime. But it's great, like great colors, very vibrant. It's interesting, like this kind of background, like it's the red shirt, kind of a little bit of a sheen to it, which is nice. Like not too, they don't want too shiny because it makes it look cheap. It makes it look like it's like has a lot of like synthetics in it. And as to my knowledge, it's probably 100% cotton, like almost all of Uniqlo's t-shirts. And you can see the crew. And then interesting, you have kind of like this burnt yellow kind of background. Still, then everyone in front of that. It's kind of interesting color. Kind of gives like a warm sun, kind of a warm sun. It's kind of like the red. It's kind of like the sunset too. So it's like maybe it's a dad to mine. Maybe these just colors just look good together. Who knows? Kind of cool. It's a really cool stylized Egghead Island text. And of course, you can see everyone's fits. And we get zoom even more. But obviously, you guys know these fits. Let me know. What do you guys think is your favorite of the egghead fits? Because I really like. I think I like them all. I think I do like them all. Luffy's coat, it works. It's like I really commend Oda because like sometimes he goes, it would have been so easy to like give Luffy like something kind of like more basic, but I always like Luffy in coats, like even from Drum Island. I always love Luffy in a coat. He always looks really cool in a coat for whatever reason. His proportion, like the way Oda likes to do it, gives him like very, even though Luffy's kind of a modest height, he likes to give him like a very long coat, like that hits almost at the knees. These boots are super cool. Chopper looks hilarious if he's going skiing. The guy who needs skiing clothes the least, huh? Zoro looks absolutely like super cool. This is a high tier Zoro fit. Like, let me see if I can actually just pull up. Let me just actually pull up Zoro real quick from anime. Totally doxing myself so much right now. Scuffed Piece Cast. Whew, I mean, this is alright. Thirsty much? Cool. But yeah, I think it's actually the exact same pose we're kind of looking at. Maybe it's slightly different colors. I think the original colors on the shirt, the dark all black is cool, but just like this bomber is sick. The cropped bomber with the like really wide sleeves and the collar. I mean, I don't know if I really wasn't intending to get like this much into talking about clothes, but I love clothes. It's kind of my second favorite thing after One Piece. So once again, super happy for this collab. To have a chance to talk about two of my favorite things. Yeah, Zoro's might have the #1 pick for these fits. Kind of funny how they do. real strategy there too. Real strategic. Because Robin and Nami's fits in this arc are crazy. Everyone has sick jackets, except for Sanji. Sanji's fit actually is arc kind of Sanji Jinbei. Oh yeah. But yeah, the tops are real cool for both, but those bottoms, as we all know. If you don't Google it, I'm not gonna Google it. I'm trying to get monetized. I'm trying to de-scuff this cast. This gonna be the Uff Piece Cast soon, so once the money comes in, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Anyway, let's see what's next in these fits. We're taking our time, but I think that was gonna take the most amount of time just because everyone was on. There's so many people on it. But yeah, so this is cool. I'm so curious. Actually, let me just really quickly check out. Let me see if I think a lot of them are like fully still in stock. I'm like curious to see which one sells out first. Let's kind of play this game as we look through too and see which ones are sold out as we if we go, if any. I mean, I think I have pretty good stock. We got my roommate. I'll tell you which one my roommate got too. Another massive One Piece fan. Who's ever, I'll have him on. Also, my brother, massive One Piece fan too. Gotta have him on at some point. Yeah, I'll show you the shirt. I'll shout out the shirt he got too. But let's look at this one. Ooh. Kaido. Okay, cool. Let's take a little bit of a closer look. This is cool. I don't think you need to do the whole, because you easy to see here, but this is pretty cool. It's kind of funny they went with this kind of direction too, where it's like, this is definitely probably a frame from like the very beginning of the Luffy versus Kaido competition. Luffy in a coat again, sick. Luffy coat drip, never misses. Hit or miss? I guess we'll never miss, huh? If it's Oda drawing Luffy in a coat, and you got Kaido looking big, intimidating, big Chungus Kaido. No, it's cool. Chance to appreciate things I never really noticed too. I never noticed these spiked leather bracelets on his, or maybe leather, maybe metal. Can't really tell in this style. Yeah, the spiked bracelets on his arms are really cool. Kind of reminds you of like kind of handcuffs too. Kind of goes back to Ichi's origin of getting captured all the times by Marines, but also just like you want to look hard as hell. You just want to look like a tough ass dude. Well, do leather Brace, letter or metal bracelets with spike on to make you look tough. I mean, that's like middle America tough. I live in New York City, so that's kind of like. I guess you go to Pratt. I should go to FIT. I guess you have really, really bad bangs. Digress. Yeah, this is cool. Not too much to say. Like, kind of interesting. It's the plain white tee. This is the back of it too. So like, you're really not having too much in the front. I guess this is like maybe one of more low key because we'll go over like the front piece too. Back piece and the front piece. As I would have read it. Ignore me. Front piece, back piece. It's a pun. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah. So, white shirt, grayscale. It's kind of faded. Interesting. Not to say. I mean, I didn't get that shirt, and there's a couple of different reasons why. One of them being that Wano kind of didn't hit the mark for me. Here's the front of it, but you actually even just have a picture nice of just the front of it. And there's Onigashima. Which is cool. Once again, just like very low key. It's like the low key option, I guess. If you're like, oh, I want a One Piece shirt, but I want like you know, someone who doesn't know One Piece would just be like, oh, this guy has this cool graphic shirt, which maybe it's the idea here. Not me. Once again, God, this might destroy everything, but I got to. Once again, I went hard in the paint. Get a second. And like, there's a bunch of writing. We'll go over everything. Like, this is just like, this is all what's up. I like One Piece. What you want. What you really want. Alright, next one. Okay. This is interesting. I don't really love this one either. Let's talk about it a little bit. Like it, we'll do the big fight again. Let's get this a little bit small. The graphic. Just plain back to T, and then on front, we got this. Dressrosa vibes. Dofi. You can see Dressrosa, you see Coliseum, see some strings, and all these ones again I think are just directly cut frames from the anime. But the way to kind of, pose everything and put them all over each other is really cool. Or rather, more accurate to say, these are all cut from frames in the anime. But then how they pose everyone's really cool. Yeah, I mean, this is really basic. It's just like Luffy. I like the Dressrosa fit from Luffy. It's good. I've cosplayed it a couple times. It's actually the only cosplay I've ever done in my entire life. Luffy, twice. Both times Dressrosa cosplay. It's funny, I think the one time I went to a party, in Brooklyn. It was a Halloween party, mind you. And someone saw me and they're like, "Oh, is this? Are you One Piece from that new show on Netflix?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's me. I'm One Piece." For just that one day, guys, I was One Piece, and it felt good. Yeah, I mean, just Law, Doffy, Luffy facing off. Yeah, not too much going on. Kind of straightforward. Black tea, too. Yeah, I can't really say I dropped cheddar for that one, but let's see what we got going on here. This one I think I'm going to be a lot more excited about. I mean, oh, this one's so good. Actually, this one's actually so good. Shit, this is actually so good. Oh my god, I might have to double dip. I didn't anticipate this, but I actually might have to double dip and get another one. Let's look at this graphic. Well, let me just take a second just so you can see like what it looks like as a shirt. Pretty good. It's like a white, maybe a cream. I think it might just be pure white. Again. Let's open it up. Let's get a little. Actually, I think it's pretty big already. We can just kind of work what we got here. Yeah, this is sick. From the New World. Oh my god, is this stitched? Oh, it's like stitched too. At least it looks like it is. Let me see if it says in the details. Oh, I might not do like actual. Oh, not details. Oh, cool. Maybe we should have taken a second to look at these. I didn't even see this was here, but it's cool. Oh, this is so sick. I mean, this piece is themed around a reunion of the Straw Hat crew after 2 years of training in the Fishman Island. I mean, guys, remember all that. After 2 years of training in the Fishman Island? It's not what? They had 2 years of training. Then they went to Fishman Island. Not in the Fishman Island. They had 2 years of training. Uniqlo, are you fake One Piece fans? Holy shit, Uniqlo is fake One Piece fans. The fuck? Anyway, after the defeated by the I see what happened here. I think there was they just did a translation. They just did English to Japanese to English. After the defeated by the Admiral Kizaru on a product that they're going to make thousands of dollars on, maybe even tens of thousands of dollars easily. Whatever. Just translate it. These weebs don't give a fuck. They'll buy anything. Just throw a One Piece on it. And you're alright. Anyway, the design shows off more than its description. But anyway, after the defeated by the Admiral Kizaru and Bartholomew Kuma in the Subodi Archipelago, the crew reunites in the Subodi Archipelago after years of training. That is correct. Okay, we got back. The design depicts the crew as they embark on a new journey. Oh man, I love this, man. I love this. See, for the new world, one more time. I'm just going one more time. I'm so sorry. I just wanted to see. 100% common exclusive decoration. Okay, so exclusive decoration. What they mean by decoration, I'm almost positive, is this stitching here, which might not be 100% cotton, but that's fine. That's so cool to do that stitching, and this looks so good. Wow, man. I mean, this is good. It's like color, but it's faded. Everyone are going merry, and which is posed super cool. I feel like this might be from the opening. I feel like this might just be like pulled from the opening. And they have Romance Dawn for the New World, and like the cool, like really like simple black font. Oh man, this looks great. Everyone in their cool new world outfits. Man, this is a good one. I might have to swing back. I like it. Also, like it has like you get like a lot of negative space too, so it really highlights the color, which kind of like nice because it's faded too. This is really cool. This is awesome. I love this shirt. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this one. This is nice. No, still in stock. I haven't noticed any of them yet. Let me know in the comments if anyone was out of stock and I didn't notice yet. But that's really cool. This is nice. All right, cool. On to the next. Oh, that's boring. And closed. Some of these tabs just I'll do a real quick ranking at the end. Ooh, this is good. People are gonna like this one. Oh, well, people did. First one, guys. First one I've noticed, at least, sold out in multiple sizes. This is the only graphic. Oh wow. Ooh, that's spicy D. Ooh, a spicy D. Let's take a look. See. I know, I was not having it that day, guys. I'm sorry, but what are you gonna do? Oh, nice. Porcasti Ace. Nice. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, the Ace specific. This is the front of the shirt. Porcasti Ace. Oh, nice. I really love how they're playing with like the fading in and out of things too. Just gives just when you just gives a lot. It's just very interesting. It's very interesting. It's very nice. I'm not even gonna butcher it by trying to use too many words that inappropriately. But this is cool. The D with the fire from the Maramara fruit. This is sick. It's cool. All right. No one cry. I'm definitely not talking to myself when I'm saying this. No one cry. Look at the actual cry. Oh, it's too much. Whew, man. Still hits. Even after all these years, man, still hits. It's crazy. Like, if anyone wants to know why One Piece is so fucking good, it's because even after all these years, still hits. Thank you for loving me. Ace is not one of my favorite characters. I like Ace. He's cool. He was never one of my favorite characters. I liked him a lot in his introduction. Just sometimes happens with One Piece characters where they'll be introduced in a certain, tone of One Piece. One Piece has so many different tones. And then when they come back later in the story, it's in a different tone, and the way their character is depicted, I don't love it as much. Law, is a big one for me. Anyone else has that ever had that feeling? Ever happened to anyone else? Yeah, let me know. I don't want to. I always feel. Yeah. Hope we're not alone with that feeling. But yeah, initial Ace introduction, awesome. Marineford is appropriately kind of mopey. But yeah, it's once again the great thing about One Piece is I care about Luffy. So even if I don't love Ace, even if Ace is my favorite character, I still like Ace. And Ace had a relationship to Luffy, who is my favorite character. Which is kind of cheating. When I do who's my favorite straw, I just remove Luffy from the ranking because Luffy's cheating. But yeah, he is my favorite character in One Piece, which is good. I think any really good shonen manga should have the main character be your favorite character. Almost. Almost mandatory. And it's just a personal feeling. And I think a lot of the new ones have just really leaned on kind of the let's just throw 15 super duper characters around and let's introduce the main character, but the main character's only kind of okay, and let's introduce a really OP side character and kind of make him half the main character. I'm talking about JJK, the Gojo. I never got that. I never understood what that was about at all. I did not think that was cool at all. It's kind of just cucking Yuji out of main character status now. I'm not a big JJK fan. I honestly haven't seen that much of it, but I mean Gojo looks cool, so that's it'd be like that. Anyway, cool shirt, great colors. I mean, this is you really. I mean, I think what really I have to appreciate too is that overall I liked about this whole. Oh my god, they try to fix this thing. All right, we're saved. I really honestly about the whole collection is they really did some interesting stuff with color. They were really simple in terms of they just pulled pulled them from the similar frames in the anime, but then they just did so much in all these other different ways by the detail with how they actually put it together, where they put the characters, how they pose it. These are two different scenes, obviously. The text is an additional thing. That was a direct quote. And then the colors, man, the colors are so good. Wow, the colors are so good. It's kind of just all peachy, and the lightest color, the lightest orange, and just gradient. Wow, this is really good. Whoever did this, great. It's really good. It's great. Let's just really quickly. I won't do this for all of them because I think it probably will get boring, but just because this one's good. Let's do the details. Thank you for loving me. The piece from the Marineford This piece from the Marineford. Okay, sometimes you blame them. Somebody's gotta blame me. Actually, always blame me. This is Scuffed Piece Cast. It's scuffed. Did you see that? No. Yes. Did you see that? It's scuffed. Anyway, back to this. God. I hope you guys like this. I'm having a great time. If no one ever watches this is really just for me, maybe. I might have to just come back and see this on my own sometimes. God, I hope that everything recorded up properly, because if not, that would make me sad. I wouldn't want to be able to see this. And I'd love to show it to somebody too. I think they find it cool. Hopefully. Anyway, this piece from the Marineford focuses on the theme of Luffy's the loss. Due to the death of his beloved older brother Ace, Luffy goes to Marineford, where the Navy has its headquarters to save his brother Ace, who has been sentenced to public execution. There, Ace defends Luffy from an attack by the Admiral Akainu and is pierced to his stomach. Ace speaks of his gratitude to his friends who loved him and dies in Luffy's arms. This is a picture of Luffy's frustration at the loss of his beloved brother. Damn. That's a good one. First one that sold out. I've seen at least that sold out. Respect. It's valid. It's fair. Alright, let's get going to the next. We're moving. We're almost done, boys and girl. I assume there's at least one woman. Look at this. We can't look at this. Oops. My bad, guys. My thing is glitching hard. Alright. We're back. We're so back. No, we're not. Now we are back. Now we are so back. Scuffed Piece Cast. You can't get mad with the name. You literally cannot get mad when scuffed. It's in the name. Maybe one day it'll be a little scuffed. Cool. Alright, well. Kind of cheating. You guys are already seeing this one. Ooh, wait. Loading. It's loading. Okay. Usually, so sometimes it'll say like sold out in these, but that doesn't really matter because sometimes you just don't make the product in these sizes, which is, sorry guys. Or make them in like very, very, very limited supply. Sorry guys. But anyway, that's looky. Oof, so good. Looks kind of like almost like I feel like Scarface also has like this red and black aesthetic, like the movie Scarface, like a poster for it or something like that. Which like One Piece has its mafia arts. One Piece has every aesthetic ever possible art, but yeah, it is sick. I'm gonna have to open it up bigger because there's like font at the bottom too. I want to talk about that. Or actually, this one's pretty good. Ooh, so sick. But I'm gonna have to open it up in the other tab. Ooh, and we're gonna talk about this one for a second. Not too long, obviously. We're almost done anyway, but this is one thing I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna talk about this in depth one day, but this is from my favorite fight of the entire series. There's so many reasons why it's my favorite fight of the series, but this singular image is like the encapsulation of like my boyish love for One Piece, like the purely not intellectual analytical side of it, like just like the hot-blooded I like shonen when shonen's really cool part of liking One Piece. This is it. This is so sick. This is crazy, man. Just like Gear second. Do you remember? Okay, for the real heads who like watched the anime or whatever, and I saw it's like, do you remember when they did the new opening when they did it for Water 7, for Enies Lobby, and for just like one frame, you see Luffy kind of looking red, and his hand moves really fast when he does pistol, and you're like, what was that? And then you're kind of like waiting to see it, and then it happens. And so much happens. And I'll talk about it so much more in depth, but this is so sick. Just like, this also in terms of like making a single frame on a shirt, one of the best single frames ever. And then the quote too, 10,000 chef's kiss. I fucking love it. This is so good. Even if I'm not that strong, I have friends I want to be with. I've got to be stronger than everyone or I'll lose them. Gear. Secondo. And he says it's like the most fire line. And I'll go once again. I'm going to talk about it in depth at some point. Maybe like an actually like really like edited video, too. We won't even have to see my face. I'm sorry if people like seeing my face. I'm ambivalent about seeing my face, honestly, but that's just anyway. But yeah, no, this is awesome. This is so cool. Gear sec, yeah. The quote is like something like, "You will not be able to keep up with me," or like, "You will not be able to stop me." And then what unleashes is one of the sickest things in all of anime. IMO. Nice. So pretty cool. Nice. Solid. Like, good shirt, good quote, good design. I mean, it has like a little bit of fading to it too, but like, this one's a little bit more straightforward than all the rest of them. And there's nothing on the back either. Just kind of straightforward and cool. Love it. Really good shirt. That's why I bought it, obviously. Okay. And then this one, okay, the next two I think will probably be pretty straightforward. Oh, actually, just really quickly. I want to read the details. I want to read it. See what they say. I just want to say if it's like as hype as like it is every time I think about it in my brain. This moment, the description. Ooh, this is so. Right, anyway. Okay, so I kind of gotta pull it back. Uniqlo, real One Piece heads, because they know. They actually are so locked in. They're so keyed up. All of my abilities have evolved to the next level. Is a peach featuring Captain Luffy. From one captain to another. Respect. From the Enies straight from the Enies lobby. Strider crew fights against CP9, intelligence agency directly under the direct control of the world government. Like, see, like this is such a cool. I gotta talk about that later. so many things to say. Also, like, really cool. Just one really quick thing. It it was one of the most cinematic kind of like a cinematic and like very much like a movie arc Enies Lobby, especially with like save the heroine, defeat like all these guys, defeat all these individual guys, tough guys, everyone's in suits, so cinematic. Also very much like mafia illusions, etc. Scarface, kind of going back to that. But anyway, and tells agency directly it tells agency directly under direct control. Getting tired from all talking. No, I'm not. I can talk about this forever. I'm cutting back. I'm actually holding back so much. This is already like 33 minutes, and I've talked about 5 shirts, maybe 4 or 5 shirts, but I'm holding back so hard, guys. I love this stuff. I love One Piece. I love clothes. Damn. What a time to be alive. Strike Crew fights against CP9 and tells agency directly under direct control of the world government in Enies Lobby to get Robin back. Reaver's friends, the design depicts a scene of Luffy's new technique. I'm just reading it. Because it was this first new thing. It was the first new thing. I'm spoiling it a little bit. But it was like the first new thing. Before that, every time you like beat a villain arc, it was like kind of like there's some like some situational power up or like sometimes just like pure grit when you would beat like the arc villain. But this was like no. This is the first time in like I don't know how many years the manga had been running at that point or the anime, but it felt like at least like 8 years or something like that, where he did like here is my new power, here's my new form, and it's just like I didn't know One Piece was gonna do that, and One Piece was kind of missing that DBZ element of the hypeness of having forms, which DBZ over squeezed that, goes back to that. I thought of the worst. Really goes back to that. Well, there we go. Well is way better than what the other word that came to my mind about something that could be squeezed dry. Nope, not that either. I'm trying to get monetized. Anyway, really, DBZ really goes back to that well so much that kind of gets whatever. And then DBZ has all its other issues, in my opinion at least. But this is like, I was like, but One Piece was missing the absolute hype and mania that is when a main character does a new form. So sick. So cool. I love this. The design depicts a scene of Luffy's new technique, Gear 2. Gear 2, which expresses his self-awareness as captain and his feelings for his friends. Sick. Alright, guys, home inning stretch. This is... Oh, sorry. I didn't know there's something on the front. Alright, we just added an extra 15 minutes. I'm kidding. Good color. Natural. Cool. It's so small, though. And there's a lot going on, so... Yeah, see? I was a little bit more excited about this one, right? This one. It's funny, we don't look alike, but we kind of look alike. We don't, but we kind of do. We don't. We kind of do. I'm going to be king of pirates. Oh, cool. And then once again, kind of that embroidered. Cool. And then, classic. Episode 1. I think maybe episode 2. He's in a ship with the barrel stuff, so probably episode 1. Yeah, just sick. Very cool. It's about as straightforward as you can get. It kind of just put like a filter on it that kind of grays, just like a grayish effect on everything, so it's a little bit less, or no, desaturated color. That's actually the correct way of describing this effect. It just desaturated color, which is fine. I don't know. Kind of straightforward. I really have nothing else to say. Looks fine. Not sold out. The front's kind of really... It's a little boring. It's like, you got a cool embroidery design, but it's so small. Alright. And then, what do we got? Alright. And last, for the men's. I'll check if the girls have different ones. I don't think they do. I'm not going to do the kids, because I don't really care. This is also about... This isn't One Piece. Alright, okay, cool. Yeah, this is the last one, and we're done. Because that ain't One Piece. I don't care what it is. Yeah, that ain't One Piece. All right, cool. And this is the one my roommate got. Right, pretty interesting. I feel like we got like kind of on the same spectrum, but no, kind of on like different ends of the same spectrum. Different end, not same spectrum, just different ends of the spectrum in terms of what me and him want. Just to preface, my roommate is just as big a One Piece fan as me. He has like an encyclopedic knowledge of One Piece characters. I mean, he talks about side characters from like arcs that I originally saw. I've been a fan from at least 2005. It's almost 20 years. Characters I don't remember. Literally, I have no conception of them anymore. He'll pull out their name, their occupation, their relevance to the singular moment they were ever featured in the story. And then I don't know. He's insane. So yeah, but this is his pull. I mean, Alabasta, exceptional arc. I mean, we'll talk about arcs at some point. We'll talk about everything at some point. This is so much fun. I love doing this. Like, I just worked a full work day. I went to the gym. This is the most energy I've had all. But this is the most energy I've had all day. Because I'm talking about something I love. Uniqlo. And One Piece. Nice. So nothing on the back, so let's look at the front. You know what I mean, fellas? Anywho, Alabasta. Yeah, and it's just a team. Squad. The art style is definitely updated a bit. I think it might be from when they did like that redraw of like all the like they did like a. I'm not sure if you guys have seen this. I didn't even know it was happening, but they did like a redraw of like certain of like specific moments, like a recap almost, like redrawn recaps of major arcs of the anime and released them. And it was like called like Tales of East Blue maybe or something like that. Well, this wouldn't have been a Tale of East Blue, but. So maybe it isn't, but like the art style is definitely updated. It's not how it looked like in the original. So I'm not sure where they pulled these like individual character, these individual, yeah, I'm not sure which frames these were pulled from, each of them. But looks good, looks cool. I remember it did say you wish it kind of like had it angled so you could see everyone's faces while they're all pointing out. I mean, it's fine. I think this is good. Like the blue, I like the kind of like fading on the letters. It's really cool. Like the font, it's cool. I like everybody just looking in. I like that you got Vivi. That's cool. I love Vivi for whatever reason. She's really like she's interesting. How kind of not interesting she is in a lot of ways, but like I like her. I mean, if you watched early One Piece and you just like, oh, a new character, it's that has a lot of time on screen. You liked I mean, at least for me at that point, every new character had a lot of time on screen. I liked by default. Just how it worked back then. So I like Vivi. I like Vivi a lot. Everyone's looking cool. Like Chopper. Chopper with his kind of older, like slightly more mature art style he used to do for him before he got truly purely cheapified. I preferred this. I understand why they went the direction they went as the art style kind of evolved. Actually, I don't know where I'd kind of add my conversation about Chopper and his art style evolution and his forms. I know where it is because I do want to talk about. I mean, this kind of extends from this kind of like the merchandising of One Piece and how I think in recent years merchandising One Piece has actually maybe had significant influence on actual art and even potentially story decisions. This is gonna be a longer story. This is actually really cool that this kind of sparked that because I do want to talk about that and it's kind of now I'm trying to formulate how I'm gonna make that video and talk about that, but yeah. Chopper looks cool in his old art style. Man, Sanj. Ooh, with the two. It's always nice looking at suits and like try to track which kind of suit he's doing. This is the double-breasted one. Love it. The shirts as well. I think this was like maybe like a yellow color with like black stripes. I really like that one. I mean, it's like a darker yellow. I think it's really nice. I mean, Sanji generally the best dressed character. Everyone looks cool. East Blue designs, Usopp. I really like Usopp's East Blue design. Really simple, really straightforward. It's really good. I like Nami's too. I prefer short hair Nami. Always will. In retrospect, I don't know if I love Zoro's old design, but it works. Everything works. I mean, when it comes to character designs, it always works, but it's One Piece. But yeah, and then the sign of our fellowship. Nice. I don't think I need to do a detailed description of this. It's pretty iconic moments. One of like the top 10 iconic moments of One Piece. Like kind of up there. It's kind of like when we saw the shirt of him going, I'm going to be king of the pirates on top of in the little boat, the little rowing boat. It's like, it's One Piece. Like, that moment is One Piece. This moment is One Piece. You know? The sign of our fellowship. That One Piece. But yeah, it looks cool. I like the blue. I like that there are no colors at all. Kind of a black and white. With like a little bit of like gray scaling too for certain effects. Like her pants and Luffy's everything, actually. Luffy's shirt and pants too. Kind of cool. I don't know why they chose to do that. It looks good too, like the shadowing. Yeah, this is like really good detail. And in person, let me tell you guys, in person when you actually see them, they look really great. They look even way better than they look on the images. I was really like kind of like surprised. I kind of thought it'd be a little dinky looking. So when I saw it, I was like, okay, cool. Like, this is real Uniqlo quality. I mean, it's a $25 shirt, which, like, in the past I used to be like, oh, $25 shirt should be a nice shirt, right? Nowadays, a $25 shirt is something like, you wear twice, falls apart. Like, it's nothing. But no, this is Uniqlo, so your money goes a long way. I have Uniqlo shirts that I bought that were, they are now priced at $25. They used to be priced at, when I bought them, probably like $15, which, sucks inflation. That I still have, that's from, like, they're from years ago. So if you buy one of these, they're going to last forever. Those were blanks. These have graphics on it. And obviously, as you wash them, they're going to degrade a little bit. The printing's going to degrade a little bit. It's not like... these are prints. These aren't weaved into the actual fabric. That's something, to keep in mind. Usually, especially with graphic tees, called graphic tees, because usually just graphic printed onto them. So that's what you could expect. But, yeah. But... what's nice about graphic tees, usually, as you wash them, especially if they're good quality shirt, the shirt is good quality, and the print was done well. As it washes and it kind of fades and stretches and degrades, it gets like kind of a really interesting kind of like real punk energy to it. So you'll like it as it fades. You'll like it. They keep that in mind when they make them in the first place. Like, especially like, look at this, how it's already kind of pre-faded too. It'll look even better. It'll be like a nice natural gradient. It'll bring out a beautiful patina. Of textures and colors and shapes. Alright. So that's the end. And not sold out in any of them. I guess, okay. I guess they have these in all sizes. Cool. Alright, let's just do a quick ranking. And then I think the question for the week is obviously going to be, which one was your guys' favorite? Which one are you guys going to run out and buy? Which one are you guys going to sell out? Sucks for everybody who might have wanted this and who didn't even know about this at all. Like, I'm not sure how good the advertising has been about this. But obviously good enough that these are out. I mean, most things are like advertised online, like on your Instagram and everything too, like as you scroll, or TikTok probably. I don't use TikTok, but I'm gonna start using it just to get clips of the show out. Try to get a bigger following. So yeah, let's do a quick ranking. I have to go from worst to best, just because it's gonna be easier for me. This is my least favorite by far. This is my second least favorite, third least favorite. Fourth least favorite, just because it's a little bit basic. It's a little bit boring. Actually, fourth least basic. Sorry, fourth least favorite, just because it's a little bit boring. Fifth least favorite. Okay, we're going to flip it for the last three, just because it'll make more sense. Just because it's also a little bit basic. But, at the end of the day, it's the full crew, so it's always fun. So now, top three. This is my third favorite. It's really good. The only thing I don't like about it is the colors. Like, I just don't look in like that kind of blue, like that really baby, like not even baby, like sky blue, like really sharp. She's very saturated blue too. I think people who have like light, like this guys with this kind of coloring, with like fair coloring, with like light skin and then like hair, yeah, look good on you. Though my roommate has like light, light skin and then dark hair, and it looks good on him too. So I think you just have dark skin. In my opinion, at least, like a saturated blue is not the move. Unless if you're really, really dark skin though, it kind of flips around again and it actually looks better than it looks on basically any other skin tone, in my opinion. But we'll talk about color and fashion maybe at some other point. I probably, maybe even an entirely different channel, because the overlap may not be here. But, yeah, maybe I'll do it later. What would be the name of that channel? Scuffed Fashion Cast? Distressed Cast. Like distressed jeans, distressed clothing. I'm so smart. And then second favorite, and then favorite. These are really good. I did not pay attention to this when it first dropped. I think also I'm a little bit less partial to things that have things on the back. Though the front is pretty cool too. And I prefer the front that's on, like the little thing on the front that's here versus the little thing on the front for, I think it was This shirt, this one's like just like kind of boring. And this one was really good and like really subtle too. All right, so let me know in the comments. I mean, which one was your favorite? Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully next week there'll be a new chapter. I'll definitely make a video, even if there isn't, just because I like making videos. This is actually this is like the third video I've ever made ever and uploaded anywhere, but it's fun. And I love talking about One Piece. So, and hopefully that comes across. Like I know I keep saying that, but like hopefully it also comes across. Like there's just like a little legitimate passion in my heart for this property, and I really want to keep talking about it. And it'd be great if people listen and they like enjoy it, but like even if they don't, or even just like only like very few people, like that's really cool too. Because it's just like this massive thing for me. It's just been a part of my life for so long, and I really I just have so much emotional connection to it, and also it's just like a really good product. It's so cool to be like, here's the thing I like since I was like 10 or whatever. And hey guys, this actually is, yeah, like 10 or whatever. I think it was 10. Yeah, yeah. And it is good. It is really good. And you can get into it. Anybody I'm talking to at any age, you can get into it. There are moments that are more child friendly, but there are moments that are just good, solid storytelling and craft and visual design. Something to be appreciated on so many different levels from so many different disciplines. It's truly a masterpiece of like mixed. I guess it's not technically a mixed media thing, but like, no, it's not mixed media at all. But like, it's just like a masterpiece of media in general. All right, good chatting with everybody. And by chat, I guess me talking directly at you, and no one talking back to me, which is my preferred form of conversation, actually. Anyway, I will see you guys next week. New chapter, no new chapter. We'll get a One Piece something to talk about. Maybe I'll talk about the merchandising, how I think merchandising kind of affected the later parts of One Piece and like where it started and how it changed and everything. I think because I have a lot of thoughts about that. This can be kind of unstructured though, I think maybe. So it might be a little bit even. This was structured at least. That might be even more scuffed than this. I don't have a sign off. Have to be something about being scuffed, huh? Stay scuffing. Later, guys.